Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. This will not be a very long sharing today, but I was guided to tell you that it's very important you understand the importance of what change can possibly mean for you and for those that you love. When you really, completely, 100% commit to changing how you think, how you eat, how you talk, what you do and how you do it, and you decide to elevate your function of expression to the highest way you possibly can demonstrate it, that when your function of love becomes so great that anything of fear starts to fall away from your life. That means the people that you might love and cherish now, that might change when you elevate yourself higher if they are unwilling to change, or you learn to love them from afar. But since 5 a.m. this morning, I've been spoken to about looking at my life very carefully and observing the people, the events, the circumstances that go around me wherever I am, and evaluate them, because you'll see if you're elevating yourself up or if you are not elevating yourself up, if you're going closer to love or closer to fear. Events and circumstances in all of our lives are very precise and exacting. Everything in your life. When they said that to me, everything in your life, every person, everywhere you are in any moment is a reflection of whether or not you are committing yourself to functioning from love or functioning from fear. There is not one area of your life, William, that is exempt. And I look back and I realize they're absolutely correct. That when you really, really commit to shifting your consciousness, your heart, your mind, your soul away from fear, that means turning off things that propagate fear in your mind. Anything that propagates fear in your mind, turning your attention away from it, focusing on doing good, looking for the good, elevating others along the journey, then the people, the events, and the circumstances that you are in right now will change. And you may be a little uncomfortable with that change, but you'll be far less uncomfortable with the change than the people that are unwilling to change around you. And that really struck a chord in me, that the people around me might be more uncomfortable if I elevate myself up, because then they have to do the same. We are collectively living predominantly in fear. That is shifting now. It is shifting on a global scale. The evil that's been happening for the last 2,000 years is about to come crumbling down. Evil is about to crumble. It has reared its head. Its satanic head has reared itself and stuck itself right in all of our faces. And now that head is about to fall off the shoulders of evil. And your function of love and the people that you share that with have the opportunity to benefit from your love or choose to resist it. So be mindful as you get closer and closer to articulating and embodying love as your expression. People are going to change around you. They'll have no choice. Your world is going to change. Where you are, who you're with, who you're not with is going to change according to your faith, whether your faith is of love or your faith is of fear. And it's been very interesting this morning, going through that awareness of thinking all the people that I know, the places that I've been and the things I'm going to do, that it's all changing according to, not out there, but according to me, what I believe or do not believe, what I think or do not think, what I say or do not say. And it's true for all of us. There's not one of us that is more special than another. When you begin to realize that you are a divine soul, that you are capable of using your will to articulate a life of fear or a life of love, when you really truly come to that understanding that you have the capacity to choose from love or fear, once you consciously start to make those decisions, your life is going to change. Are you loving your body? And how do you love your body? Do you give it the right food? Do you give it the right water? Do you exercise it? How are you treating your body? Are you treating it with love or fear? How are you treating your mind? What thoughts do you keep in your mind? What thoughts do you reject from your mind? What thoughts do you accept from other people? These are very important considerations for you and me and anyone who wants to elevate themselves away from fear towards love. And so you will begin to resculpt your life. And love is not about just accepting people just the way they are. It's about understanding the values that the people you're connecting to have. And what are your values? If you are truly living from love, then your function of service to others is going to be very different than what most people are conditioned to believe love is. Most people believe love is a good feeling, a sensation for your body, sexual intimacy. You know, the burger you have, I love my burgers, you know, whatever that is. A lot of people confuse the function of love with idle use of that word, not fully understanding the real value, the construct of energy that love can bring into your every single waking moment. Because love can bring things into your life like nothing else can. And yet you have to decide whether or not you will be of love or you are going to be of fear. You get to decide that. You get to use your will to decide if you will live in fear or you will live in love. And if you're going to surround yourself with people that are living in fear or living in love. But ultimately, if you choose love, it will become almost intolerable to be around people that are doing things that you know are wrong. It will be very uncomfortable to sit around a table where everybody's getting intoxicated or drugged up. You couldn't do it. Love would compel you to either leave or say, stop this. But your will to choose love or to choose fear has a great opportunity right now because the energy coming into this planetary system favors whatever you put your attention on. And if you put your attention on love and you put your attention on fear, you're going to experience the effects of those choices. And you're experiencing them right now. Right in this moment. The people, events, and circumstances going around you right now are reflections of your use of will. And you may exercise your will at any time. For me, when they first said this to me this morning about your world will change significantly when you 110% commit to your function of love, that the people, events, and circumstances, how you eat, how you sleep, where you go, where you do not go, are going to be determined by love and not by fear. And I hope for each and every one of you today that you begin to exercise your will and question, is this word, is this thought, is this action a gift of love or a gift of fear to yourself and others? Because whatever you hold in your mind and heart is going to be the gift you offer to other people. It's what it is, whether you like it or not. Love will cause certain effects in your life. Fear will cause certain effects in your life. And so look at your world around you right now, and if you commit to be a little bit more loving towards your body, towards your mind, towards the world around you, if you commit just a little bit more each day, your world is going to be taking on very different hues and tones than it currently does. And it's my delusion for each and every one of you that you will make a conscious decision to choose thoughts, words, actions of love to your own mind, to your own body, and to those around you, to the trees, to the birds, to even the breath you take. Would you love your breath when you take your breath in? Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Do you love your breath when you take it in? Because if you love your breath when you take it in, your body feels that love that you draw into it. And start to watch around you today. And I'm very blessed I get to have this communication with you. And to simply share with you what comes to me. That there is, irrespective of what you think, feel, and believe about your life, you will always and forever have your free will to use as a function of love or a function of fear in any moment. No matter what your current situation or circumstance, no matter how bad it appears to be to you, the moment you commit, I'm going to think, act, speak in love towards myself and the world around me. That does not mean that your love has to tolerate bad behavior of other people. It simply means that you will not align yourself to that type of energy anymore. And you will start to attract people into your life that represent that function of love that you're aligning yourself with. Birds of a feather flock together, right? Right? Birds of a feather flock together. In the next couple of weeks, I'll be traveling around and about, and I will be coming live probably only on YouTube and TikTok during these next 10 or 12 days. Facebook, and we'll have to wait until I get to my next destination. But what's really important is I get to connect with you guys and really be present with you, to bring forth the information, the guidance that I'm going to be receiving in these next couple of weeks. And it will be different because there'll be different places, I'm told, that we'll be going to that have different energies, different souls, different spiritual entities that want to communicate their understanding of what we need to do as human beings living in this physical dimension. You know, these non-physical beings, these both the ones that are good and the ones that are not so good, are around us right now in great numbers. You're surrounded by angels and divine beings, but you also have lower vibrational beings that are around you too, if you give them the opportunity through fear to enter into your life. Just know that I'm happy to have you on this journey with me, and I'm grateful to have the guides, the angels, the ascended masters that communicate to and through me. And I look forward to this next year together. We are going to be in for a most incredible unfoldment of consciousness. Keep in mind that the world is changing. It's being changed, not by humans. Humans have very little effect on the overall functioning of this planet. But it is being changed by a consciousness greater than all of humanity. You can call that consciousness God or spirit. Doesn't matter what you call it. It beats your heart in your chest right now. And it's orchestrating the sun to do things to this planet that have not been done in a long, long time, and giving us the opportunity to harness and utilize this energy in the function of creation in a way that we may not have done so since the fall of Eden. You have your will to choose love and fear. You can choose one or the other, but you cannot serve them both. And your world is going to change, as they've told me today, and I share this with you, that as you choose the function of love towards your mind, towards your body, towards the environment around you, you're going to want to make changes. People will change around you. You will not be able to tolerate doing things that are not of love. You'll not be able to tolerate thoughts that are not of love. You'll not be able to tolerate actions that are not of love from yourself or others. Your tolerance level goes down when you get closer to love. It goes up in terms of recognizing those individuals who are in pain that need the extension of your love to help heal them and lift them up. But that's a function of service, and today's, they told me, is not about discussion on the function of service, which I'm told will come a little later in this journey. Your function of service is another thing. But right now, begin to exercise your will consciously and deliberately in alignment with the dictates of love. And I hope that you'll do so. I think we'll take a couple of questions today, and we'll go for that. We'll go from there. We'll take a couple of questions. I'm going to head out. Good morning. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, I understand. Hello, Felicity. Thank you for following. I'm so excited about my new relationship. Do my guides have any message about this relationship? Yes, Hannah. Keep the excitement alive. Let love be that which generates your excitement. Do not let your need direct your actions. What do you mean by that? So they're saying that your need is different than your function of love. Need is where maybe I'm going to finally get what I want. No, need is different than your function of love. Be mindful of that you're in a function of love and not a function of need. And there's nothing wrong with needs. Needs are a very good thing to have. Needs are a good thing to have. But it's really important that the function of love, especially in relationships now, be the dominant force, right? Because love includes playfulness and kindness and gentleness, excitation. Love's very different. Thank you for the question, Hannah. Hi, Jen. We are looking at 2 dogs, one dark, one light. Any message about them? Yeah, that's called loyalty. Jen, I'm told to tell you that the message is loyalty. Focus on loyalty. Yeah, cool stuff. Good morning, Manoj. Good to see you. Hello, Daniela. Wonderful to see you too. Hi. There we go. I don't know which device is on YouTube and which is on TikTok. Waiting for a promotion in the next 3 days. Will it happen today? Again, don't wait for the promotion. Accept it in your own heart. Like right now, I accept this in whatever way is appropriate. Accept the promotion in your heart. Accept the promotion in your heart. In gratitude. Embrace gratitude in your conscious acceptance of this. Don't tell anybody about it. Just accept it in gratitude. And have fun with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. New responsibilities. My husband passed 4 months ago. Are you able to tell if he is around? Yes, he is. Yeah, yeah. He says he whispers a lot into just behind your right ear. You might be getting sensations just behind your right ear. That's him trying to whisper to you. In order to hear someone who's left the physical form, it becomes very, very important to learn to become sensitive to how they communicate to you. Because people will communicate when they don't have a physical body, when they leave the physical dimension. They don't have a physical voice. They don't have physical arms and legs. They have consciousness. So you want to learn to become sensitive to his energy and how he presents to you as an energy. Because you remember him as a physical being more than anything else. But he's presenting to you as an energy, and that whispering sensation behind the ears is what you want to start paying attention to and tune into it. Again, if you want to know how to connect to your guides, your angels, ascended masters, other loved ones, please don't hesitate to go to my website, WilliamMichaelForbes.com. Sign up for Masterclass 101 Awakening. It's a course that will introduce you to meditation, mediumship, opening up your chakras, learning how to go through specific practices that will teach you how to reactivate sensitivities to non-physical entities. Your guides, your angels, Jesus, Buddha, many of the ascended masters that you want to communicate with. Go to my website, WilliamMichaelForbes.com. Sign up for that today because it's only another couple weeks away and we begin the journey. And for those of you that are signed up, I'm really excited and looking forward to you guys in a couple of weeks now. You'll be receiving an update later this week about what's to come. Well, guys, listen, I'm in the middle of La Belle Province, and so I want to wish you guys much, much love. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on Friday, where I'll be in a little bit more settled a position than I am right now. And again, much love to all of you. I want to thank the Ascended for being present with us today. And remember that key message, that your function of love is going to reshape your life. Events, circumstances, places you are going or not going will change according to your function of love. So keep that in mind. Also, there's going to be a lot more energies coming in from the sun and the galactic central sun, because our galaxy is a central sun. So there'll be energies coming in from that too. Stay hydrated, stay grounded, meditate, Drink, lots of water. Eat living live food if you can. Thank you for subscribing on TikTok. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you, Amanda, for that dancing pair. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Question from Amanda. I have a cold flu. I've been taking care. It's still lingering. Am I releasing? Yes, you are releasing. But Amanda, you want to take hydrogen peroxide, a 3% solution. I use a little spray bottle. If you get any tickling in your throat or feeling any sensation like something's come up, spray hydrogen peroxide or use Q-tips and put hydrogen peroxide 3% food grade solution in the ear canal. You'll start hearing a bubbling sound. What that does is kills the pathogens. A lot of people don't know this, but pathogens for colds and flus enter in through the ears. They come in through the ears. The ears are a very beautiful place for incubating these pathogens. So you want to get hydrogen peroxide, 3% solution, food grade, in the ear canal. Do one side first, let it bubble for a few minutes until the bubbling stops, then clear it out, and then do the other side. You want to kill the pathogens in the ear canal before they migrate from the ears into the nose, sinuses, and throat, because that's how it goes: ears, nose, throat, right? It migrates from the ear canals into the body. Thank you. Great question, Amanda. I bet a lot of other people need to hear that too. Yes, I hear you. You're very welcome. Yes, Abigail. The Ascended Masters somebody named Abigail's asking if the Ascended Masters want to work with her. The Ascended Masters want to work with anyone that's willing to elevate your energy up to love. They live on a frequency, they work on a frequency, they speak on a frequency of love. You want to align your energy to a vibration of love, of what love is for you as a vibration. They'll start working with you. Then you just have to become sensitive to how they communicate with you. Sometimes they might communicate to you as a sensation. Sometimes they might communicate to you in clear, distinct words. Sometimes they'll communicate with you in images. But you have to discern and discover the ways in which they will communicate with you. In our Masterclass 101 Awakening, you will learn how to tune into or sense and feel their presence. You'll learn to open up your spiritual faculties: clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, and clairaudience, which means clear seeing, clear hearing, clear feeling, clear knowing. You want to train those functions to work again so you can perceive without the body being in the way. Keep that in mind. It's a great question, by the way. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Jasmine. Good to see you. How can I stay more in love's energy consciously during the day? Pause for a minute. Just pause for a minute, Jasmine. Like literally just pause for a minute and access vibration of love as you understand the vibration of love to be as a feeling inside yourself. Not something you get from a sensation, but access that feeling of love. Just takes a minute. Just stay in that vibration, because when you put that vibration out, you send out a signal and you'll pull beings in that are on that frequency. Birds of a feather flock together. Keep that in mind. Thank you for the question, Jasmine. Now, where are we here? I'll take one more question from TikTok and we'll call it a day. Does my father want me to continue pursuing a relationship with my brother's family? Hi, Mindy. If I tune into that, again, his function is not to force you or push you in any other direction than the one that your heart calls most to. He wants you to follow what your heart calls most to. So if you're feeling compelled to do this, then you should be doing that. He wants you to follow the love in your heart, not what you think other people want. Not even what he says, not even what he wants. He wants you to follow what the love in your heart dictates that you follow. That's more important to him than anything else with you. Wow, that's really cool. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Felicity. Thank you so much for coming by. Okay, guys, I'm going to go, and I will see you guys on the Friday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul, and we will be doing a Saturday edition for meditation on this Saturday. Again, I want to thank the Ascendant, and I want to thank all of you. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and remember, the most important truth about every single one of us is at your core. The nature of your soul is that you are a function of love. That's the truth. The nature of what you are as a human soul is a function of love. And where that gets lost is in what the world teaches us to believe. Right? The world will tell you one thing, the spirit will tell you another. Much love, everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful and a joyful day, and I will see all of you guys on Friday at 10 a.m. Bye.